Hey, Capt Logos here, preacher at large, teaching the word and inspiring 3 minutes at a time. Hey, I was reading the other day in Deuteronomy, and one of those things that go, that's weird. So in Deuteronomy 15, verses 4 through 6, the Lord is talking to the Hebrews before they go into the promised land. He says, look, there should be no poor among you in the land God gives you if you obey the Lord's commands and do everything that he said. Right? Obey the Lord's commands. Well, that's interesting, because just a few verses later in verse 11, right, same chapter, he says, there will always be poor in the land. So it might be a contradiction, but if you take the Bible wholly together and rightly divided, knowing that in verses 4 through 6 he says, there should be no poor among you if you obey me. And then a few verses later he says there will always be the poor with you. The only conclusion I can come to is God knew they weren't all going to follow his commands. That's ironic. There should be no poor among you if you follow my commands and you all of my commandments and you obey me. But then a few verses later, about 6, he says there will always be poor with you. God knew that everybody wouldn't always follow his commands. And so we could solve the problem of poor people in the world if we all just followed the commands of the Lord. He promised there would be no poor if we followed his commands. All of us. So there you go, folks. You want to cure poverty? Know the Lord Jesus Christ. Now, go get your face in the Bible.